Lullabies from the unknown. Sometimes the things meant to keep us safe become windows to something else. I only realized this the night my baby monitor's static shifted into a strange, warbling lullaby, my own voice, echoing from the nursery, though I was standing in the kitchen, phone in hand. I always blamed the weird noises on cheap hardware or neighbors' devices bleeding through, but when I heard myself singing a lullaby I hadn't sung since my daughter was born, a cold shiver ran up my spine. I promised myself I'd investigate later, but I couldn't shake the feeling that someone, or something, was listening in. The weeks blurred together in exhaustion, but each night, the singing grew clearer. I'd sneak a glance at the monitor's grainy screen, always seeing my daughter asleep in her crib, the room empty except for her. Still, the lullabies continued, sometimes overlapping with static, sometimes perfectly in sync with what I remembered from earliest nights. I stopped singing to her, afraid I was feeding something I didn't understand. The monitor, though, kept replaying those familiar songs on its own, as if it were reaching back into my memories. Last night, everything changed. The lullabies cut out mid-verse, replaced by a heavy, unnatural silence. I stared at the monitor, expecting static or the usual hum, but instead, I heard the unmistakable sound of footsteps, soft at first, then growing louder, heavier. The screen flickered, and for a split second, I thought I saw a shadow move past her crib. Heart racing, I sprinted down the hall, the monitor pressed to my ear, picking up every slow, deliberate step. Tonight, I'm sitting just outside her door, the monitor in my lap, phone ready to call for help. The footsteps have started again. But this time, they're not stopping at the nursery, they're coming for me. And as I listen, I realize the monitor isn't just picking up sounds from her room anymore, it's playing back the lullabies I never sang, sung in a voice I almost recognize, calling me to join them on the other side of the static.